Son 7 minutos caminando.
En Minecraft hay ajolotes. Oye, pero tú se puedes.
Yo traigo los servicios. Pero yo traigamos que me le cae el día.
Se hacía hace los 50, hace los 60. Me falta un año para acabar la licenciatura. Very good.
Yeah, it's not that spicy.
No sé si viene normalmente, no me acuerdo cuál era.
I don't know.
No podré vivir estarás junto a ti. ¿Qué me puede ya importar? No hay clemencia en mi dolor. Esperanza de mi amor.
I don't know
This is
this.
that's taquitos de pollo. These are so good. Just like even if it's just a bit.
Yo te puedo dar 6 pesos de un favor.
Pues de ahí nosotros igual nos vamos a la bandilla. No toca, no creo que
Ah.
quieran ensayar. Venía
Bueno.
muy mamado.
Sí, creo que tal vez sí lo haga, Creo que sí me va a aprender.
Needs to be more fun.
Tal cuadro y te digo cuál es mi interpretación sobre todo.
Que se los vamos a dejar por acá en este link para que lo escuchen también donde hablamos. No habla esta reforma judicial, de lo que no contempla. Y en ese
la elección popular de los...
de básicamente otras cosas, y era que la reforma no iba
it will come. The day that I know I'm in love. Will it feel warm and dry like a kiss in July? Will it chill down my bones? Will it cool like the snow? And I look at my window to see what the universe has in store for me. People passing by in the street will be smiling at me, 'cause they already know what it's like being in love. The sky starts to roll up its clouds, so the sun can't just stop hiding out. The windows will open and sing like birds that are spreading their wings. So every night I stare at the moon just to check if she's still looking blue. Don't know who you are yet, you seem a bit hard to get, but I know you're out there. I just wait for the day where the sky will spread open its clouds, so the sun can just stop hiding out. The windows will open and sing like birds that are spreading their wings. And I spot you right across the street, like a song that is playing just for me. We'll know and we'll smile as if we knew. All this time I was waiting for you.
Blue moon, tune in tonight. Put you in that mood you like. Spirit moving, now loosen you up. You don't care, who cares? Look at you now, it's magic. Filling up glasses, looking like an actress. Ay, you just wanna listen to a classic, bouncing like a mattress. Man, I'm out of practice. Ay, sick of how slow just living's been. Hard to get right, being limited. You just wanna go where the rhythm is. Be in the crowd uninhibited. You can't lay low, so follow me, I obey. So I'll probably wake up holding my head, but I know what I get. So showstopper, go knock on my house. You've been like champagne that shook up for days. Showstopper, can't lock you down. Go get loose like you used to do. 60-odd hours a week on the wheel. I know you do it, but how do you deal? I see how all of it's making you feel. Let's move to Finland, I think I'm for real. Let's go, let's go, let's go. First we need a drink and a resto. 2 shots now, you caught your wave. Moonwalk, yeah, you got your stage. I know you've been working for what you already purchased. Concerned that it wasn't worth it. If it won't serve you, don't serve it, okay? That's really all I'll say. If I had it all, I'd pay. Sick of selling all these days, sick of it in all these ways. And we don't got a lot, but for now, let's spend some. Hey, showstopper, go knock on my house. You've been like champagne that shook up for days. Showstopper, can't lock you down. Go get loose like you used to do. Hey, let's call your boss and say you've had your fill. And if he won't play ball, then that team might spill. Yeah, I know that you can't go. Still feels good having ammo. Still feels good just to plan though. But let me just shut up and dance so. Hey, showstopper, go knock 'em out. You've been like champagne that shook up for days. Showstopper can't lock you down. Go get loose like you used to do.
Oye.
bread. Bread. Pan.